All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 302 of this wonderful podcast I do by myself in a room by myself, probably just for myself. It is so weird. I am trying to get this. I'm trying to knock this out real quick. It's like so Hanukkah is on Monday, and so the whole gang is here, and my mom was trying to put these because I think it might snow this weekend. Hold on. No, I don't know why she was doing it. So my mom is very into just doing shit, and she was outside, and she like stepped and she fell and she hurt her wrist and her back, and my sister is the one who's in the medical field, so my sister's the one taking her to the hospital right now. I'll be the one I'm the one takes care of. I take care of my sister. Like goes to the hospital because my sister's in the medical field, so I'm no use there. I'd be like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is what we're doing, and I'm just kind of like here, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm kind of like, shit. I guess I'll just try to get this thing done, and then hopefully I can move on because I'm gonna be pretty busy this weekend. I'm assuming now because I'm gonna be taking care of my mom, because she's gonna be disabled for a bit. It's just part of life. It's fun stuff. It's what families do. It's what we do with the family. So I don't know what's new with you guys. Nothing's really new. No, I guess new here. Let me see. I'm trying to find what my little notepad that I have my stuff written down on. Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing really crazy. Something really weird though is like, so today I was wearing this outfit, but the only thing that was different was that I had a verse long sleeve, like it's like it's cut like like a baseball, like a long sleeve baseball shirt, like a warm one of those like thermal ones that's trying to keeps you warm. It kind of has like that U cut on the front and the back, and I was wearing that over this, right, and this hat. That's what I was wearing today. And so I was at the gas station. And if you're not familiar with like the Kansas City or the greater Kansas City area, so there's like Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas, right? So Kansas City, Kansas part of the Kansas City area is little bougie. Like the Overland Park, Johnson County area, Johnson County pretty much is a very, 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 very rich part of the Kansas City area. And so I was at this really upscale gas station, and I was there, and I was pumping my gas, and I always, so like if you pull in, either way you pull in, you should always pull in the furthest one, so then someone can drive in behind you, right? So what I did was I went to the furthest one forward, and then I started pumping my gas, and then this Lexus pulled in and behind me, this white SUV Lexus, and there was a lady, and she like pulled up pretty close, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and she just sat in her car, and I kept like looking at her a little bit, and I kept like then like doing my gas, and I kept like looking at her, and just it was really weird. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I finished pumping my gas, and I went in my car because I was going to grab my wallet because I was going to grab something from inside. And when I did that, she thought that I was getting into my car. And so she got out of her car. And then when I got out of my car, she immediately got back into her car and slammed the door. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you really thought I was going to like do something to you? But it's like, me. I look like one of those people. It's like, dude, like, and then the other thing the thing that pissed me off is thinking like maybe she thought that I was like going to try to hit on her or something. Like, honey. No, I don't know. I don't deal. No, I can't. It's so funny because like every time I see like a man of color date a woman that's brown, things usually fall apart pretty quickly. Like, dude, that coach from Michigan. Can you guys believe that? Dude was the coach from Michigan. Had family and a kid, and he ended up having an affair with this white girl on the staff, and then they ended up like there was like evidence that there was like a door dasher that sent a Plan B pill to like his office. Then like what happened was that the girl that he was having an affair with, she ended up going and reporting the whole thing to University of Michigan, and so they fired him. And then what he did was he snuck in and broke into her house and pulled out a knife and said he was going to kill her and himself. So that's kind of where we're at on that whole situation. And now he's in custody. I believe tomorrow, I think he's going to be reining in like what his bond's going to be. I'm assuming tomorrow is when that's going to happen. Happened Wednesday. Today's Thursday when I'm filming this. So it's crazy. It's just yeah, it's just wild stuff. Wild stuff over here in this household, or in this world. Household. What am I talking about? It's just weird. It's just weird to be doing this podcast and like have like because I'm just waiting. It's just I have nothing else to do. I'm just waiting, and because I'm so like anxious, I'm just doing all this stuff. So I'm like doing laundry, I'm cleaning. I cleaned, and then like now I'm doing this podcast. So it's like, oh well, fuck it, I'll just do everything now because it's like I got all this fucking energy now. I'm like all fucking amped up and worried because like it's like fuck, mom. I'm like she probably hurt her fucking. She might, I don't know. She might have broke her wrist. I don't know. This is talking to a guy who's just getting over breaking his fucking hand. So it's just things are where they are here. But yeah. I hope you guys are doing well, doing swell. What else is there? I don't know. I wrote down who likes flavored bagels. Yeah, I think flavored bagels are gross. So I just like just plain bagels. I just like plain normal bagels. But the thing is, like, I only eat bagels because I drink like protein shakes, and I have to eat something with my protein shakes. Because my tummy gets upset if I don't, and then I just throw it up, and then it's like absolutely pointless for me to even use. It was absolutely pointless for me to drink that shake. But anyway, so I went and got. So I wanted to do bagels. So every time I do something different. Sometimes I do like Uncrustables. Sometimes I do bagels. Sometimes I do like just peanut butter sandwiches, like just bread and peanut butter. I've done several different things. Sometimes I've done like frozen burritos as my thing that I eat with my protein shake, so I don't get an upset tummy. I have to eat something with it so it settles it. It settles my tummy. I just have a sensitive tummy, and so I got bagels, and I just looked at them, and like they look like normal bagels. When I grabbed them, I just grabbed a bag of them. And I went to the register, and I went to pay for them, and I looked at it. It said French toast. I'm like, ugh, French toast fucking bagels tasting like, ugh. They don't really taste like anything. It tastes a lot like cinnamon. It just tastes like a cinnamon bagel. That's really what it tastes like. So it's really not terrible, but it's like still like I don't want a cinnamon fucking bagel. Like who in the fuck wants to eat a cinnamon bagel? Like I just wanted to eat a plain bagel with cream cheese because I'll toast it, put the cream cheese on, and put the other part of it on top of it. And I'll just eat it like that. It's easy, no big deal. Sometimes I used to put meat into it, but I'm like, I just almost dislike bagels, just like bagels, man. It's just what I do. I just like that. And yeah, and so I've been eating these French toast bagels, and I'm not a fan, and I'm not a fan. I'm just kind of like, these are just kind of weird and not necessary and not needed at all. But yeah, so we've been like, I've done like 10 minutes on this podcast. Like I talked for like 10 minutes. So I guess, should we do the video of the week and then we should do the other videos? All right. They're kind of, I don't know. We got some this week. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. The program. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. This is what happens. I changed the frame rate on the... Hold on, maybe I can just go up here and change the frame rate. See, I changed the frame rate on my video, and so I don't think it matches up with the frame rate. So like I did 29.97 instead of just 30, and I think that's what's messing it up. Because this is wild. This is really wild that this is happening. I've never had this happen before. I've never had this happen. Can you believe this? I just probably will have to do a new video. Let's do this. I'll just do a new project. We'll do this. Do 30. This. Everything's looking good. So episode 302. Isn't this fascinating too? Isn't this just absolutely fascinating to listen to? So we'll just do like this, and then I'm just going to do this down here. This down here. Maybe I just need to restart the program. I don't know. Can you believe this, guys? This is so unprofessional of me on this thing. Let's do here. Oh, we got it, guys. Okay, I think we got it. Maybe that's what it was. So it just need to be restarted. Maybe I didn't restart the program. Okay. Here we go.
Welcome to The John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
I just thought that video was so funny because like there's no words, just cheering, and you understand every bit of it. You understood exactly what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and why it happened. And it's just part of what happens, you know. It's just, it's like, you know, just Thailand, you know, good old fucking Thailand, you know. All right, so okay, I guess we'll just go right into the videos because there's really not. These videos are just kind of, you know, you'll see in a second. All right, here we go.
Hey everyone. So we're doing a little show and tell, I guess you can say. I have my measuring tape, and you know what? We're just gonna say let's give him a little bit, 3.5. That's what these men that are commenting about my chin, it's so huge, it's so big, oh no, why is it so long? 3.5 inches. That's what these guys are thinking is huge, long. Just putting that out into the universe. Take it as you may.
It's like inflamed. Who noticed it? Who looked at it? How it looks inflamed. Like the bottom part, it's just like it's probably like so hot. It's like I get what she's doing, but she's making it worse by what she's doing. She's making it so much worse than just being like, hey, just don't listen to it, dude. I got called a Nazi this week. It was crazy. It was insane. It was one of those people who had like their whole profile was like anti-Judaism and anti like Israel. and then like they just call everyone a Nazi. It's hilarious. I'm like, this is definitely. I'm like, this has to be a fucking bot for sure. This has to be a bot. Oh wait, did we miss one? We don't have number 2. Oh. Okay, I guess we'll just grab one. Let's grab. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's why I didn't grab. Okay. So somehow I got incorporated into the. Okay, I'll just show you. All right, here's. Man, this is the most like unprofessional podcast ever. But I hope I think you guys can understand. All right, here we go. Here's the second video.
So Hoopify, I single-handedly revived the gloving community, and you're telling me I can't even be a part of the Hoopify gloving video?
You're claiming you revived the gloving community? No, people like you are why glovers are so afraid to come out. You've just made a mockery of our sport. Coming up with all these fake terms I haven't heard in my 10 years of gloving. You actually need to be degloved and never make another gloving video again because you're making a complete mockery of the gloving community.
Yeah, so somehow, guys, I've been getting so many videos of people who are involved in the gloving community, which is basically people who wear gloves and have like little lights on the end of it, and they go to raves and they just, I don't know if they do I'm assuming they do ecstasy too, but then they go to people who are on ecstasy and you do like a light show in front of them, because when you're on ecstasy, everything like kind of like slow and like it kind of like fades, or you do acid or something, mushrooms, and like everything like kind of slows and like it has like a tail on it. It's stupid as hell, but it's like, and these whole people are doing this. And the funny thing is, it has, because I had a movie idea several years ago, it's called, okay. So there is these documentary series about like these rappers, and it's called like Beef, and it's about like West Coast rappers versus East Coast rappers and how they have like a feuds and like the gun battles and all that stuff, like Tupac and Biggie and all these people that died. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a mockumentary about like rappers from the North and the South. So a rapper from like North Dakota and a rapper from like El Paso, Texas, and one of them's named Skittles, and he's like a poor white boy who like his family's so poor they have to wash everything together in one load, so all of his white shirts are like rainbow colors, so everyone calls them Skittles. And then like the guy he's beefing with is a guy he used to rap with, and then he moved to El Paso, and then he started doing a different style of rap, something like that. And then like they have to meet in like Kansas City for like the international like rap competition, and the whole and then like the whole movie's based around like these two people feuding on two different styles of rapping. But I was like, they already did that. And like, so it wasn't until like I saw this, because in the gloving community there actually is this guy named Skittles, and he's like supposed to be like a pretty profound a glover. And so I was like thinking, like, maybe I should just do the same idea, but with people with gloves, because there's all this feuding that's going on right now with like people in the gloving community, which I don't understand. This is just one of 4 or 5 videos I have of the whole situation. It is very weird. It's weird. Yeah, that's my story of gloving. All right, here's the next video. All right,
people. I'm going to try not to cry when I say this to you.
Yeah.
Thin people.
Thin people.
When you're buying seats for your home, I want you to think of the fattest person you've ever seen.
Thank you.
I want you to think of the fattest, biggest, chunkiest motherfucker you've ever encountered.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to think, if I had them over, would they enjoy this seat?
Mm-hmm.
And if the answer is no, I'd like you to skip it, thin people. Thin people, if you can hear me. Thin people, if you can hear me right now, thin people.
They can.
Thin
you
people.
have a lot of thin fans, I feel.
I do, and it's concerning because they are small. And thin people, your seats aren't working.
No.
And I'm not changing.
No.
I'm not going to lose weight to come over.
No.
You need to get different chairs.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. Your little mid-century fucking furniture that you purchased.
Yeah.
It's a hazard to me. I will break your beautiful things.
Mid-mod.
It doesn't mid-mod.
More like, good God. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I hate this with every ounce of me. Because it's like, have you ever been, like, who's so fat that that you're too big for a fucking chair? Like, chairs are literally made to be bigger than you. So you can sit, it's just so weird. And then to be like, hey, I'm not going to change, but you got to change. And you're literally becoming the thing that you didn't want done to you, you do to others. It is crazy. It's just wild to me. You talk about how you want equality, but then like you do things like this, and you say, "I'm not going to change." It's like you don't even want to meet in the middle, but yet you expect other people who are on the other side of the tracks to meet you in the middle. It's just a wild concept to me. It's wild, and it doesn't make any sense. All right, here's the next video. We need a little palate cleanse. All right, here we go. You'll understand.
Cheesecake Factory orders!
Hey bitches, it's Dakota, and no bottoming for me tonight because for the table I got the crab wontons, I love those, the chicken taquitos, and then for the drink I got a passion fruit marg.
Hey, it's Jackson, and the Cheesecake Factory menu has done more for me than my family ever has. For the table, I got the pot stickers, and I'm washing it down with a Georgia Peachy.
Y'all, that menu's longer than my patience. So for my entree, I got the double smash burger with a thing of french fries, and I got all these little sauces here. I got some aioli, I got a thing of ranch, and a thing of mayonnaise.
Some call me the Southern Stallion, so I got the steak medallions, medium rare.
I'm as full as a tick, but I'm gonna need a little something sweet later. So I got the cinnamon swirl cheesecake to go.
My dessert comes from the good book of cheesecakes and desserts under the verse, deliciously moist layers of carrot cake and our famous cream cheese icing.
Cheesecake Factory order!
It's a lot. So this is the thing. Like I have this like joke that I've been working on for a while, and it's about how like people want to say women rule the world or women can like rule everything, but I really don't think that's true. I think Dick does, and the reason why I think that is because you don't see any straight guys changing how they talk for pussy. Like, you don't hear them change their cadence of how they talk, but you will see a man completely change. Once he comes out as being gay, his voice just absolutely just changes, and he becomes super fierce. And it becomes it's like a fucking bird call for other guys to be like, oh, that dude over there will suck dick, and he wants his dick sucked by a dude. Straight dudes don't do that shit. Like, so you can't tell me that pussy rules shit, because it doesn't. It's gotta be fucking dick, because dick will literally make a guy change how he talks. He'll go from like this to this. Oh my god, how are you? Hey, how are you? To hey, how are you? You're good. No bottoming for me tonight. No way. Like, so don't fucking tell me that dick rules the world. I don't make the rules. I'm just observing the situation. Straight dudes do not go from hey to hey to hey. They don't. They just don't. We just don't do it. It's like, you know what, I'll just jerk off. All right, here's the next video. Oh, this one's great.
So this is Trudy. She is made from a vintage fox stole. I haven't made too many fox ones because their pelts tend to rip, so she's just one of very few that actually made it to character. Anyways, I will show you. This is a regular size mink next to her, so you can see how tall she is. Anyway, there's Trudy.
Absolutely terrifying. Wild. I always think taxidermy shit is weird. Like people are like, like I would want to like taxidermy my animal. Like, no, you don't. I don't think you would. I think you just rather keep the memories in your head and be done with it. Be done with the whole situation. That's just my personal opinion. All right, here's I believe the last video.
Oh, I think that I found myself a Taco Bell. They are always right there when I need nacho fries. Oh, I think that I found myself a Taco Bell. They are always.
I feel you. I feel like sometimes I feel like that sometimes when I find something I like, ooh, I think I found the thing I'm going to do now for 1,000,002 times until I get absolutely sick and tired of it. And I'm going to do it probably 8 more times and throw up. So it's just part of life. It's just part of what we do. Yeah, it's just how we live our lives here on this place. Just making sure that I have not got any text messages or anything like that. So it's just like wild, right? Wild stuff. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I got like a little under 4 minutes left on this fucking podcast. I don't know what else. What else is there to talk about? Mustache check. Wearing a hat backwards. Hanukkah starts Monday. Hanukkah's all next week, and then Easter's like 2 weeks from that. It's crazy. Just living the dream, mostly. Hope you guys are doing well, swell. I really don't got much else to say, so I think I'm probably gonna just go ahead and cut this short now, and I'm just gonna chill out, be nervous. All right. Good night.